from the Madden booth. People are locked in. I'm going to show you how popular the game is. You get locked in. These dudes are just...
So as you guys saw, I did get to play Madden 18 early at EA Play. I've had a ton of people tweeting at me asking how Madden 18 was, so I thought I'd make a video like this, a short little video explaining my experience with Madden 18 at EA Play. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the information that was released about Madden 18 while I was in Los Angeles. I haven't been able to talk about it yet, so I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to do so. So I'll be talking about my experience with Madden 18, I'll be talking about Madden 18 long shot and some other things. So hope you guys do enjoy this video. Probably gonna be rather short, so if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and let me know what you're thinking about Madden 18 from what you've seen so far in the comment section below. So yes, I did get to play Madden 18 early. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play much squads, but I did see some people playing it, got to watch it a little bit, so I can talk about that a little bit. But in terms of just Madden 18, I played with the Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons, which was one of my buddies playing against me. I'm guessing the ratings aren't finalized for any of the players or the teams, because when you're picking the teams, it had question marks by the ratings, so they don't want you to know that just yet. But in terms of the actual gameplay, with it being the Frostbite engine, you can tell a little difference between the gameplay from Madden 17 and Madden 18. Now, the presentation menus, like when you're picking your plays, like the scoreboard and everything, unfortunately, unless they change it, from what I can tell, it's pretty much exactly the same. Now, the gameplay, like I said, does look quite a bit different. And from the little bit that I got to play, the gameplay to me seemed a lot smoother and a lot better. Running the football is a lot smoother, using your defender is a lot smoother. So overall, it is an improvement in terms of gameplay for Madden 17 and Madden 18. And if you guys didn't know, there's three different, I guess you can call it, styles that you can play in terms of gameplay. You can play either competitive, arcade, or simulation, and depending on which game style that you select, the gameplays can be a little bit different. Now, the game that I played, we used competitive. Competitive is supposed to be all about the user. It's supposed to be user versus user, no really crazy plays or anything. I mean, there can be, but it's basically all about how good you are at the game. Now, there was no drop passes, we didn't experience any fumbles throughout the game, and deep one-on-one balls seemed pretty much to be 50-50. I thought the one-on-one deep ball was a lot smoother than it was in Madden 17 and previous Madden, so I think they got it right. Unfortunately, didn't get to play arcade mode, which is supposed to be the crazy game mode where you have crazy plays. I will say Cam Newton felt like an absolute beast in the game that I played, and using the middle linebacker seemed pretty OP in Madden 18, which I have seen a lot of the developers say that this year's game is going to be all about the user, so I could definitely tell that from the gameplay in Madden 18. So I do have to mention, although I'm trying to be as positive as possible, that we did have one super freaking AZ play in the game, the one game that we played. My buddy was punting the ball, he tried to down it within the 10, and for some reason my punt returner wouldn't try to catch the ball, and the ball got downed at like the 3. He was trying to run backwards to pick it up, and he missed it once. I went back around in a circle, picked it up, and his momentum took him to the end zone, and he went into the end zone. He didn't run out of bounds or anything. He didn't fall down, didn't get tackled, but it counted as a safety. Because of that, my buddy took a 2-0 lead, but I ended up coming back to win. So that's the only type of AZ play that I saw in my game of Madden 18. Normally, when you're playing Madden 17, you have maybe like 1, 2, 3, or 17 AZ plays that happens in the game. So I do have to say, on a positive note, there was only one AZ play that happened. But I can tell a difference, though, in the Frostbite engine coming into Madden 18. It did make the gameplay look a lot more smoother. So from what I've seen and what I played, the gameplay probably went from like a 6 out of 10 to like an 8.5 out of 10. One of the things I hated about Madden 17 was how just like sluggish the running game was. The running backs didn't seem to have any elusiveness, and with that said, the running game in Madden 18 seems a lot better. Not completely revamped and not extremely overpowered, but the running backs actually seem like they're somewhat elusive. They only let us pick between the playoff teams to play with in our game, and the guy that I was watching before we stepped into play had the Patriots, and Tom Brady looked like an absolute freaking beast. And like I mentioned previously, we don't know any of the player ratings, don't know any of the team ratings, because they just had question marks where those were supposed to be. From what I saw there and what I've heard from other people that played it, MUT Squads is super freaking fun. Unfortunately, you have to have an ultimate team to play MUT Squads, but for some reason, if you don't have a team or anything, you can be the head coach, which is only the playbook, head coach in uniform, so that's not a big deal. You don't need to have much to actually play MUT Squads, but if that's you, hopefully at least your defensive captain or offensive captain has some good players so your team doesn't absolutely suck. But yeah, the people that I talked to was completely addicted to MUT Squads, didn't want to stop playing, but just to have a co-op game mode in Madden just makes things that much freaking better, because it's been 2 years since we've had team play. So mainly, just from what I could tell, the one-on-one deep balls in competitive mode aren't overpowered whatsoever. I think it's pretty accurate, and it's definitely based on user skill if you're playing competitive, which, I mean, I think it should be the case all the time. But if you're all about just wanting to have fun and playing a crazy game, definitely go with arcade mode because I didn't see any crazy animations. Now, what I do want to touch on is Madden 18 Longshot. Longshot is the new story mode coming to Madden 18, and I'm actually super excited about it after seeing the trailer. The trailer actually came out while I was in Los Angeles, so that's why I didn't make a video on it yet. So I wanted to touch on it in this video. After you saw the teaser trailer that was released by EA a couple weeks ago, I could kind of tell where we were headed with the story mode, because I really feel like it's going to be exactly like the journey was in FIFA 17. It just seems like Madden's always a year behind, but it's something that I've wanted specifically, is a story mode in Madden. That's exactly what we're getting, so I don't necessarily understand why a lot of people are complaining about it. The most important thing to take from this is that it's not career mode, it's story mode. Career mode is still going to be there, but this is completely different. In story mode, you're supposed to have a story behind it, and that's exactly what we're gonna get. Now, from what I can tell from the trailer, it seems like you're gonna start in high school, work your way up, go through college, play in the NFL Combine, and I think the story mode is going to end at the draft and when you get drafted. Now, don't freak out. I want to tell you guys, I do know that they have been working on this for 4 years, so they've obviously put some effort into Madden 18 Longshot. Now, if they're going to continue the theme of kind of going along with the journey from FIFA 18, and FIFA 18, which is the second year of them having a story mode, it continues on from FIFA 17 story mode. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is it's going to end at the NFL draft. We're going to get drafted by a team, and in Madden 19, is that right? Yeah, Madden 19, we're going to actually finally be able to play in the NFL and continue his story on from there. Just with all the cutscenes and everything, with the whole entire story, you know how long it would take and how complex and difficult it would be to start in high school, and actually you do get to play, I believe, Pee Wee in the story mode, and then go all the way through the NFL in one story mode. That, I mean, I know EA Sports is a huge company with a lot of money, but even with that being the case, that would take so freaking long, and it's taken them 4 years to make it to where you go from Pee Wee to the NFL draft. So I still think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I've seen a lot of people bashing it, and I don't think that's deserved. It's something that we really wanted in Madden. We're finally getting it, and everybody's talking about, well, you put all your time into this. They took 4 years to do this, so obviously they weren't putting all their time into this. They finally got it into Madden 18, and it hasn't taken away whatsoever from the rest of Madden 18, because from what we can tell, there's a ton of new things coming to Madden 18 and a ton of improvements that's been made. So just adding in the story mode hasn't completely took their focus away from everything else. And also from the trailer, it looks like there's 2 colleges in the game. I'm not sure if those are the only 2, but there's Texas and Oregon. I'm not sure if you can pick between the 2. From what you heard in the trailer, they say something about you playing for Texas, so I'm not sure if you can choose between the 2 or you have to play for Texas, but I know Oregon is in the game, and with the lawsuits and everything, I can understand why there's not a lot of teams in the game. At least they got 2. Finally, we're getting some bit of college football back into an EA Sports game. So to sum up Madden 18 Longshot, I think it's going to be pretty freaking sick, and from what I can tell, you're going to play Pee Wee and play a little bit of Pee Wee, go to high school, play high school, go to college, and then go to the NFL Combine, maybe play like a Senior Bowl or something, and then you're going to go ahead and get drafted, and then in Madden 19 is when you get to start to play in the NFL. And I know it sucks that you're not going to be able to play with the NFL, but we just have to appreciate that we finally got something like that in Madden 18. And last but not least, what I wanted to talk about is Weekend League is coming to Madden 18. I talked about a bunch of things in one of my wish list videos for Madden 18, and Story Mode and Weekend League were 2 things that I had in there, and they're both coming to Madden 18, so that is awesome. FIFA implemented their Weekend League into FIFA 17. What it is in FIFA is you have to play a tournament throughout the week. You win that tournament and you automatically qualify for that weekend's Weekend League. Their Weekend League consists of 40 games. The more games you win, the higher rank you get, and the higher rank you get, the better prizes you get. Like the top 100 prizes in Weekend League for FIFA 17 are absolutely epic. I think they get 2 Ultimate Team of the Week packs, which is like 22 Team of the Weeks in FIFA. That is absolutely incredible. Plus a bunch of 100K packs, which I guess in terms of Madden, that would equate to like a Game Changer pack or something. So they get like 4 Game Changer packs and like 2 packs that give you 11 guaranteed Team of the Weeks. And also they have monthly rewards aside from weekly rewards, and it all depends on how many wins you get throughout that month. And the monthly rewards are absolutely insane. If you get top 100 in FIFA 17 monthly rewards for Weekend League, you get like 44 guaranteed Team of the Week players and a guaranteed legend, which is just absolutely freaking incredible, dude. Now, for Madden, what I'm hearing is you're gonna have to play 25 games per weekend, and the more games you play, the more you have a chance to win. The more wins you get, the better ranking you get. But if you're actually pretty good at Madden, and you love playing the game and want to get rewarded for playing the game, Weekend League is an absolute complete game changer for you guys. It completely changed the game of FIFA 17. Like, one of the guys I watch is a FIFA YouTuber. He's not spent any money the whole entire year, and his club is probably worth 15 million coins, which probably equivalates to like 30 million coins on Madden, and that's without spending any money, and that's just from basically getting rewards all throughout the year for Weekend League. So if you don't spend any money on the game, Weekend League is just going to completely change things for you. It is probably the biggest thing that has came to Madden Ultimate Team ever since its creation. That's how much of a game changer it is. You guys just have to trust me on that. I know I'm probably not going to do good Weekend League. I'm probably not going to play it much just because I don't play much Madden aside from making videos, and I'm not really good at it. But for you guys that absolutely love grinding, like, this is going to reward you for playing the game like never before. And you guys just have to trust me on that. But pretty much I think that covers everything that I wanted to talk about in today's video. Got to play a little bit of Madden at EA Play. Wanted to talk about Long Shot and wanted to talk about Weekend League. So let me know what you guys think about everything in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.